Hello. Okay, so we are now live on my YouTube channel. Okay, to all BS CPE students, welcome for our basic C++ programming. Okay, wait lang. Hello. Okay, hello. So, narinig niyo ba ako? Okay, please chat. Okay. So, good morning everyone. So, shout out po kay Miss Ronquillo. Ronquillo. Okay, thank you very much. Then, Uton. Okay, so we're here now on our discussion for the C++ programming continuation for the previous YouTube Live, Learn C++ Programming Language Part 1. Okay, so here we continue for just one. If you have some clarification, questions you can do to our top shot. Okay, so we have here this one. Okay, so what is identifier? Bakit, wait lang. Ito muna to. Okay, this is a short review as we discussed with our last time programming C++. Okay, what is identifier? Okay, an identifier is the name to denote labels, types, variable, constants, or functions in a C++ program. So, as we already learned before, as I discussed in my YouTube Live, okay, so this is a identifier. Ano ba yung identifier? Okay, identifier is only used to identify an entity unique in a program at the time of the execution, whereas a variable is a name given to a memory location that you use to hold a value. Okay, so variable is only a kind of identifier. So wag po tayong malito, class. Now, when we say identifier is just only a variable, we declare a variable that we got to identify. So, mas madali po nating ma-identify if we set that variable, as we declare a variable, to set as an identifier. Okay? So, that's the purpose of what really identifier is. Okay? Parang kung tao ba, paano mo siya ma-identify na siya yan? Okay? Meron kang tinatawag na identifier. But then again, as we declare a variable, siyempre, hindi po tayo pwede mag-declare a variable na belongs to reserved words or keyword na pagmamayari na po ni C++. So, na-discuss po yan before. Example po yan natin, double, float, ng mga data types. So, bawal po yan. Return, yun. Just only an example. So, C++ is a case-sensitive language. Work is not work. As you can see, as you can see, work, malaki pong W as we declare a variable. Work, malaki pong W is not a work. Okay, case sensitive po. As we declare a variable, work, kung malaki pong W, kung ano yung dineclare mo sa taas, you call it na sa baba is dapat malaki din siya. Okay? Big letter W. Or else, it comes into a small letter W. Okay? It's up to you. Either be work or big letter W or a small W. Okay? Identifier should be descriptive. Okay? Using meaningful identifier is a good programming practice. Okay? So, mas maganda daw yung pag-set natin ng identifier is parang descriptive type. Okay? Descriptive type. Ibig sabihin, mas madali po natin siyang okay, ma-identify. Okay, good morning po. Edena Scribes. Okay, maraming po salamat no, sa pagdalaw sa aking live po ngayong umaga. Edena Scribes. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's continue with our si Idol Idol Cribs. Next one. Bakit hindi tumahanggaan na yung laptop ko? Just wait. Hello po, Lindong. Good morning po, Lindong present. Okay. Okay, next po tayo, identifier must be unique. Okay, as I mentioned a while ago, identifier cannot be a reserved word or keyword. Na-mention ko po yun kanina. Okay, double main return. Okay, identifier must start a letter or underscore and can be followed by 0 or more letters or A to Z or malaking letter A to a big letter Z or small letter A to small letter Z. Okay? So you can declare A, B, C, D, and else. Okay, digit from 0 to 9 or underscore says. Okay, valid. Like example, age underscore of underscore dog. Okay, so that is or else underscore first. Okay, as long as you cannot declare identifier with the reserved words. Okay, not valid. Okay, we have age hashtag. Age dash dog space main kasi may space ha. Then ito 2000 tax rate. Ito naman siya is number first. Okay? So hindi po siya valid. Okay, ito naman po, we have here the main purpose that we have is what we call C++ data type. Okay. So some of you might be confused what really data type is. Okay? As you can heard in a programming language, so marami pong nag-mention what really data type is. Okay, ano ba yung tinatawag na data type, no? Kasi as we mentioned in the programming, okay, mali yung data type mo or ganito po yung ano. Okay, I give you a short example what really data type. Ano ba na yung rule ni data type? Okay, as you declare data type. Okay, as you can see, ano tayo, data type. Okay, data type provides a set of values from which an expression may take its values. Or other explain that data type is an attribute of data which tells the compiler or interpret how the programmer intend to use the data. Okay, that's really the definition of data type. Hello po, Ma'am Tonet. Nasakpan jud ko nga nag-live no? Hello po. Okay, thumbs up. Thank you po. Okay, as we go back, as I mentioned, okay, data type provide a set of value from which an expression may take its value. And the rest is an attributes of data which tell the compiler or interpret how the programmer intend to use the data. Walang harang wait to refresh. So thank you po, Ma'am Tanet. Okay, so as a programmer, okay, we got to understand what really data type is. Okay? As you can see, okay, mayroon tayong simple, integral, floating, structure, and address. So I got to explain what really data type is. Ano ba yung data type? As from the word itself, data, data type. When you say data is an information, meron siyang laman ng mga data. Like for example, as we elaborate, like for example, pag-aralan po natin during high school time, di ba? When we say vertebrate animal and invertebrate animals. Okay? For example, vertebrate animals. Di ba marami po siyang belongs sa vertebrate animals. So, i-belong doon ang mammals, fishes, reptiles, birds, and amphibians. So that's belong to vertebrate. Kaya lang ito si mammals, meron siyang under naman ni mammals. Male, female, or cow, dog, ganon, di ba? So pag di-declare mo siya, as you declare the data mammals, okay, declare ka ng data mammals, you already know that those mammals belong to different animals. Alam mo kung ano yung mga animals that belongs to mammals. Okay? That's how really works, how that house data type works. Okay, ito naman si fishes. Okay, fish. Ito naman si fish is, it belongs to different fishes, di ba? Mga bangos, ganon. Okay? That's how really works how data type is. Okay? Samla, present, yes, thank you. Okay, then, ito naman data types, as we already, character, it accepts, alam naman natin, character accepts character type, okay, from A to Z. Then short, okay. Ito ba, explain ko muna to, itong simple. No? Simple data type represents single values. Okay. Then we have a integral type, represent whole number. Whole number, ayan. Whole number, okay, represents some range of mathematical integers. An integral data type may be different sizes or maybe not be allowed to contain negative values. So mamaya we have an example for this as I represent you the data types. Okay. So we have here, as you can see, ito po, character belong to integral because it belong to single values. Ito, huwag lang kayong malito itong what we call short. Okay, short is belong to integer. Okay. Kaya lang, it assures range of integer. Okay? When we say integer, it belongs to negative and positive numbers, or real numbers. Then ito naman si short. Short is only a short, kumbaga short range or a capacity in holding values of integer. Okay? Huwag kayong malito na yung si integer, si short is belong to integer. Okay? Long naman is still belong to integer also, but it has a long range of accepting long numbers. Okay, long precision of numbers. Ito naman si Boolean is just only two values. Okay, two values or true or false. Okay, it accepts only true or false. Okay, or either be 1 or zeros. Okay, for this one, floating. Okay, when we say floating, okay, as under the floating, we have float, double, and long double. Okay, so floating, it has the capacity of float naman is accepts floating point number or decimal points. Okay, then double naman, okay, it accepts decimal point. Okay, decimal point, and long double is accepts longer decimal point number. Okay. If you have an exponential values, magagamit itong si float. Okay? Yes, Ma'am Tonet, bago ko lang nasa work, nakamute ka din. Okay, thank you, Ma'am. Okay, we have structured. Okay, we have array, mamaya. Okay, we discuss what really array works. Okay, so, ayun. Ilan na po tayo dito? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 5. Nakasali yung team Suli dito, no? So, thank you, ma'am, for tuning in. Maraming pong salamat. Okay, so, as array, okay, array is a variable that can store multiple values of the same type. Okay? Samoy, present. Okay? So, thank you, Samoy. Okay, we have mamaya, we have a short example for array, structure, union, and class. That's belong to structure. Okay. Ito yung array na to is just a capacity of declaring or to hold a variable. For example, double grade 27. So it belongs to 27 yung declare yan. Yun yung array. Mamaya, we have a short example for this one. Hello po, Princess Blogger. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have affirmative data types. So, the same lang po ito. Okay. Let's move. Okay, primitive data type in C++. We have integral type. Okay. Integral types, we have represent whole number under negatives. Okay, declare as integer, short, or long. Okay, as I mentioned a while ago, that short and long, it belongs to integer. As you declare int, okay, it already has a capacity to accept short and long range of whole number. Okay, whole number lang po siya, hindi po siya kasali yung decimal point. Okay, so character type, we have represent single character, as we already know that single character belongs to A to Z, or either be accepts to 1 and 0, but you're declare a quoted. Okay, declare as char. As we represent character, i-declare po natin as our data type, char lang po. Ilalagay po natin. Okay, and this one stored by ASCII values. Sa maning ASCII kaon po ah. Okay, when you say ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay, the function of ASCII is, as we already know that machine language reads 1 and 0. Okay, 1 as a 0. Okay, as we convert the letter into hexadecimal or into binary, so pag hindi na siya makaya na mga long conversion of binary numbers, okay, it's stored to ASCII values. Okay, stored to ASCII values. Okay, Boolean type we have declared as bool. Okay, Boolean type. We say Boolean type that accept only true or false, or 1 and 0s. Okay, has two values, true, either false. Okay, will print out directly. Okay, ibig sabihin, mapiprint po siya directly. Floating type, okay, represent real numbers with a decimal point. Okay, decimal point, declare as float or double. Okay, float or double. Kaya lang yung the difference between float and double. Still, if you declare float, it accepts decimal point. But then again, the double, pwede din siya as a functions of accepting the decimal point. But the difference of float is accepts exponential functions. Okay? Then, scientific notation where e to the raised times 10, like for example, this 1.55 to the negative, to the exponent of 6 to the raised of 6 power. Okay, sample of C++ data values. Okay, integer sample values, we have 4, 5, 7, 8, negative, then 0. Okay, then Boolean values, we have true or false. Okay, true or false. Float, we have sample values, we have 95.274, then 95.0, then 0.8. That's the example of float. Then, wala pa tayong yung example dyan, yung mga exponential functions. Still, the float has a capacity to accept exponential function. Then, character, char, and sample values, we have D for, basta meron siyang single quote. Kasi once it double quote, it belongs to display variable na po yun. Okay? So, that's for sample C++ values. Input and output, okay? C++ trends input and output as a stream of characters. Okay, then stream sequence of character, printable or non-printable. Hello po, Princess Tambay lang. Okay, ma'am. Thank you po, Princess Vlogger. Okay, stream sequence of character, printable or not. The functions to allow a standard input-output are iostream header file or iostream.h. Okay, thus we start every program with number include, okay, iostream. That's using namespace std. Okay, so we have here the insertion operator. So as we can see, ito pong parang less than, okay, double less than. So variable cout is a predefined to denote an output stream that goes to the standard output device display screen. Okay, as we already know, the functions of insertion operator is the one to display the program. Yun yung pinapa-output natin sa ating program. Okay, so yun yung ginagamit ka. Cout, meron siyang output to. Okay, the text to operand. Okay, the insertion operator. Okay, the insertion operator, okay, ang tawag nito is insertion operator called put to, okay, as we display, yan yung gagamitin natin na operator as we display our program, as we output our program. Okay, put 2 takes 2 operand. The left operand is a stream expression such as cout. To the right operand is an expression of simply type or a string constant. Okay, so like for example, just this one, the output statement. Okay, as we example, syntax, we have cout. Okay, operand of operator, we have expression, then the output is the expression. As we have here an example, cout statement can be linked together with operator, this one, operator. This example yields the same output. Okay, like for example, this one, okay, as you can see, the answer is cout, then 3 times 4, then semicolon. Okay, it's just the same as you are going to program like this one. Okay, lalagyan mo na siya ng insertion operator. Okay, just the same output. We have output statement string constant. String constant in double quote are to be printed as without the quote. Okay, like for example, this one, cout, enter number of candy bars. Okay, semicolon, then output, we have enter the candy bars. Okay, so enter the number of candy bar is called a prompt. Okay, all user input must be preceded by a prompt to tell the user what is expected. Okay, you must insert spaces inside the code if you want them in the output. Okay, ito po, natin yung cursor natin. Okay, ito po, enter the number of candy bar. Okay, lagyan niyo siya ng space. Siyempre, on the cursor, on the output of the program, still meron siyang space. At dito yung cursor, banda. Okay, ito po, hindi po natin pwedeng ipa-output ng double quoted. Kung gusto po natin ipa-output yung double quoted, we got to have a backslash double quote. Okay, kung pwede pa natin ipa-output ng double quote. Okay, do not put string in quote or multiple lines. Okay, that's it. The output statement, or we have expression. All expression are computed and then outputted. Okay, we have cout, the number is, okay, for just an example kanina. Okay, we have escape sequences. Okay, escape sequences, the backslash is called the escape character. Okay, it tells the compiler that the next character is escaping. Its typical definition and is using its secondary definition. Okay, like for example, this one, new line. Itong new line, backslash s, pag nilagay po natin, backslash n po, pag nilagay po natin ito, okay, the output of this one in our program, okay, as we run the program, the cursor is have to next in line. Okay, mapupunta po siya sa next line po ng ating output program. Okay, pwede siya, the equivalent of backslash n, yung nasanay po natin na ginagawa sa ating programming language. Okay, double less than, then NL or N line. Okay, okay, yan. Horizontal tab, okay, backslash T, then backslash, ayan, double backslash, double quote. Ito yung sinabi ko po kanina, double quote pag if we want an output with quoted. Okay, with quoted output. Yan po yung gagamitin natin to display the double quote. Kasi as we program, pag nilagay po natin yung double quote, kasi it's environment of the programming language of C++, as we declare double quote, yun yung po yung pa-output na program. Okay, hindi po natin pwedeng pa-display yung double quote. So, as to treat the double quote, we are going to use double quote, okay, backslash quote, para yung pa-display po natin is double quote. Jessa Nogar, good morning, sir. Hello, good morning. Okay, new line, yan, as I mentioned, na-advance po ako. Okay, cout, then double quote, backslash n, and cout, backslash n line, or NL. NL lang po yan. That is an abbreviate of the n line. Okay, both are used to insert backline. Okay, that's the display. Okay, display po yan sa ating program. Advances the cursor to the start of the next line rather than to the next space. Okay, always end the output of all program with this statement. Idon Rin de la Cruz. Yes, good morning. Okay.
Baka wakilan to.
Extractor operator, okay, as I discussed, okay, variable scene is predefined to denote an input stream. Hello po kay Sir Green, nalalive po ako ngayon, nandito po sa tabi ko. Pwede you can watch, sir. Okay. Okay, variable cn is predefined to denote an input stream from the standard input device, the keyboard. Okay, shout out po kay Sir Green po de la Cruz. Okay, meron po kayo sa subject. Ayan mo na duty sa ngayon. Okay. The extractor operator, this one, the extractor operator called get from. Okay, take two operands. The left operand is a stream expression such as cn. The right operand is a variable of simple type. Okay, operator, okay, this one, the extractor operator, attempts to extract the next item from the input and store its value to the right operand of variable. Okay, ano po yung gamit ng extractor operator? This is the one, as we declare our variable above to our program, ito po si extraction operator is the one to call, okay, to call the variable, okay, or get from, okay, kukunin mo yung store mo or declare mo na variable above, okay, this is the one, the function of extractor operator. Hello po, Lloyd Davila Dacara. Okay, Dacara present. Yes, thank you very much, Lloyd Davila Dacara. Good morning. Yes, thank you. Good morning then. We have input statement. Okay, we have the syntax, scene, variable. Okay, the extractor operator, then variable. Since statement can be linked together using double extractor operator, this example yields the same output. Okay. Honey Pearl, hello po Honey Pearl, good morning. Morning din po. Okay, scene, extractor operator X and scene, cin. Okay, actually, ano ko lang siya, the correct mentioning scene is cin, okay? C++ input, ang tawag niyan. Okay? Kaya sa cin, okay? It really abbreviates. That's how the environment of C++, okay? C out naman is C++ output. Okay? C naman or C in is, I repeat, that C++ input. Okay? Europe Princess Vlogger. Nag-ano ka? Refresh ka po. Okay? So, thank you. So, as you can see on your screen, C in, okay, is just the same output or is just the same as this one. Okay? Just the same equivalent. Okay, as long as with the same variable declaration above, okay? Then C++ data type string, okay? String naman po tayo. A string is a sequence of character enclosed in double quote, okay? As we declare string, okay? When we declare string, magkaiba po yung string at character, okay? Okay, so character accepts yung mga A from A to Z, mga single, okay, single character, 0 to 9 with single quote. Then so naman is string naman is the double quote. We have a sample, hello, year 2000, double quote, then double quote 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that has what really the functions of the data type, what we call string. Okay, so the empty string, null string contain this no display characters is written as double quote. As we display, kung wala po tayong pa-display, just purely space lang po. Kung wala po tayong pa-display na string or null string or empty string, we can declare double quote lang po. Okay, double quote. Pwede po yan siya. Princess Vlogger, wow, supportive talaga si Princess Vlogger. Okay, C++ data type string. Okay, string is not built-in standard type. It is a programmer-defined data type. It is provided with a C++ standard library. So as we declare string, okay, as we function the string, so we need to declare on the number include. Okay, kasi yung library magkaiba po yung standard library ng string. Okay, we got to declare number include string. Usually, as we go with our program, as we declare number include IO stream, okay, input output stream, that's the basic, it accepts whole number and integer, okay. and all other data types. But string, it's dapat ma-declare po natin with our program, that's number include string. Okay, then next to using namespace std. The string operation include comparing two values, searching a string from a particular character, joining one string to another, or concatenation, then etc. Okay, arithmetic operators. Okay, let's go to arithmetic operators. Where the basic operators we have, okay, the MDAS, we have a plus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and the division. Okay, for plotting numbers, the result as same as math operation. Okay, pareho lang po yung, kaya lang yung naka-differential lang po dito, is ito po in the actual using blackboard, di ba? Ito yung plus, ito yung negative, or what we call minus, or subtraction, addition. But this one, in our program, this is what we call a multiplication. Okay, we can use this as a multiplication operation. Then this one, yung division na divide natin ito, parang negative, at saka lagyan natin ng double dot. Ito naman sa per program, wala po dyan sa ating keyboard. So, ito po yung gamitin natin. Okay, this one, backslash. Okay. And then, yung pwede lang tayong gumamit ng multiplication, yung tinatawag na, tawag nito, yung open parentheses and close parentheses. Okay, we can also use that one in the C++ program. Okay, for plotting numbers, the result as same as math operation. Okay, note an integer division, the result of an integer, like for example this one. 7 divided by 2 is, the result is 3. Okay? And then yung gamit naman ito is modulo. Okay? Ito naman is a modulo or remainder or modulo. Okay? Is a special operator just for integer. Okay? Ginagamit na po itong modulo is just for an integer. It yields an integer as a result. Like for example, this one, 7 modulo of 2 is 1. Okay? Yung pinapa-output niya is just only the remainder. Okay, the remainder. Okay, both box division and modulo can be used for positive integer. Okay, precedent rule is similar to math. Gigare. Sorry sir, nakalimutan ko mag-change ng account sa YouTube. Ito po ang aking tunay na account. Good morning ulit. I hope you considered my apology. Thank you. Wow, grabe naman Okay lang, don't worry. Be happy. Okay? So we have arithmetic expression. We have arithmetic operations can be used to express mathematical expression in C++. Okay. So this one, as we can see, okay, b squared minus 4ac. Anong formula na to? As you remember with your mathematics. Okay? Anong formula? Comment. Okay, so this one, hindi po natin kayang hindi po acceptable ni C++ as we type for this particular formula. Okay? What we're going to do is to type like this one. Okay, b times b minus 4 times a times c. Okay? That's how we treat for this particular formula. Okay? Particular formula. This one, x, y plus z. Okay? Pwede natin dyan dito, x times y plus z. Okay? But then again, it prioritizes to solve first y plus z before it multiply to x. Okay? That's it. For this one, we have 1 over x squared plus x plus 3. Okay? How are we going to treat this formula in our program? So, ito po ang gagamitin po natin. Okay, so 1 over x times x plus 3. Okay, so that's how we treat with our program. Then ito naman, a plus b over c minus d. Okay, what are we going to do this formula? So, in our program in C++, So, we got to A plus B divide C plus D po. Okay? Okay, next for our slide, we have Boolean type. Okay, bool data type. Okay, this is what we call Boolean. Okay, Boolean data type. Okay, type of bool is bulk in type consisting in just two values. Castellano Bernardo. Okay, good morning. Type Boolean is a built-in type consisting in two values. We have constant, we have true or false, or what we call 0 or 1. Okay, present. Yes, thank you po. Then bool has fever. Okay, temperature. Bool is senior. We have true is if has high. Then true if age is at least 55. Okay. Mamaya we have an example for this one. Okay. Okay, the value 0 represent false. Okay. Any non-zero values represent true. Okay. That's for Boolean type. Okay. Madali lang po siya i-understand, no? When say Boolean is just only true or false, or 1 and 0. Okay, true for 1, false for 0. That's it. Pag once the condition doesn't satisfy with our expression, then it turn into false, into true. Okay, once na satisfy yung condition na set nating condition, so it turns into true. Pag once na hindi siya na-satisfy, automatically it turns into false. That's for Boolean. Okay? Only true and false. Huwag tayong malito. True or false. Walang maybe. Okay? Expression, Boolean expression. Dito, medyo may kalituhan din konti. Okay? Expression that yields bool result includes 6 relational operators. This one, we have less than or equal, greater than, then greater than or equal, then equal, and not equal to. Okay, nasundan? Okay, I repeat, this is less than or equal, greater than or equal, then equal to, then not equal to. Okay? Then we have a 3 logical operators. We have not. Not. Hi, Ma'am Tonette Rosario. Grabe itong mga team solid ba? Nagsisekreto ko nagla-live lang dito sila. Hello po! Shout out po sa iyo. Okay, dito naman is, hello po Ma'am Tonette. Ito naman is, we have, ano yung cursor ko? Ito naman is an. And ito naman is or. Okay? Let's discuss briefly what really the function of this 3 logical operator. Okay? So, next slide po natin para malalaman po natin. Mamaya, discuss po natin yan. Okay, relational operators. We have X. Ito is in relation to true or false. Okay? As we declare variable integer, it accepts only whole number. X and Y. Hello po, Amori. Thank you po. Okay, X is equal to 4 as we declare. Y is equal to 6. Okay, semicolon. We have all the expressions and the value. Okay? So, as we check, okay, let's try to check. X is less than Y. Okay? Totoo ba? So, 4, we got to have 4 less than Y. That's true. Okay? Ito naman, expression X plus 2 greater than Y. Okay, tayo natin. So, 4 plus 2, that's 6. Okay? Greater than Y, siyempre mali, di ba? So, dapat equal. So, that's false. And the rest of the value. Ito naman, okay. Try natin to. X is not. Okay? X or 4 is not equal to 6. Okay? Nag-get? So, 4 is not equal to 6. That's true. Okay? Hindi po sila equal. Kasi 4 is not equal to 6. And the rest of the value. Okay? Huwag muna nating lagyan ng mga values. For this one, okay, yun yung i-elaborate po natin konti yung logical operators. Okay, just wait. Just wait for a while. Okay, so are used to Boolean expression of from. Okay, expression A, operator, then expression B. Okay, so expression, we have A or B. Yan natin na. Ay, ka. Bumalik. Okay, so, ano yung cursor ko? Okay, A or B. Okay, when you say A or B. Okay, magkaiba po yung or at saka and. Okay, A or B. Okay, true if either A or B or both are true. It is false otherwise. So what really means for that? Ano pong meaning yan? Hello po, Amori, wow. Anong X? Wala kaming ni X, kaya wala nang value. Totoo, no, di ba? Wala na kayo ni X, walang value. Oy, kailangan yun si X, di ba? Bigyan natin ng value mamaya si X. Okay? Bigyan natin ng value. We got to have a value for X. Okay, A or B, true if either A or B or both are true. Okay, ibig sabihin, kahit saan na condition sa ma-satisfy, okay, kahit saan na condition. Kahit saan na condition or expression sa ma-satisfy, so the program still be true. Like for example, A or B. Siyempre, pareho lang po na sa life na to, God. Okay, subtuntik ka kung naakay bulak or chocolate. So meaning bulak or chocolate. Kung nadala kag chocolate, good. Kung nadala kag bulak, good. It becomes true. Okay, kung nadala kag chocolate, good. Kung nadala kag bulak, subton gihapon. Nadala chocolate, subton gihapon. Kung nagdala kag duha, samot na subton ka. Pero kung wala dito sa bulak o chocolate, wala. So that's how really works or. Iniingon makag-or. Okay? Maingon ka, so, dali kong bulak, sugton ka, dali kong bulak or chocolate. So, either sa ilahang duha, madala nimo, sugton yapon ka. Okay? That's how really expression. Sub-programming is just be the same. Pareho lang po yun. Kaya lang, ito tayo mag-declare tayo ng, teka lang. Declare tayo nito ng double straight line. Okay? Double straight line. That's equivalent to or. Okay, ito naman sa A and B. Ito po and, double and. Okay, double and. True if both A or B are true, it is false otherwise. So, ibig sabihin, masatisfy, like example, bulak. Sugtong tika kung nakay bulak and chocolate. So, ibig sabihin, so the program still read both of the condition you declare or the expression you are going to set. Okay? So, A and B. So, bulak ug chocolate. So, dapat naagid ang duha to satisfy the expression you declared. Pero kung ang isa lang imong dala, so it turns into false. Kung kanila imong dala, chocolate lang imong dala, it turns into false. So, dapat both of the conditions are satisfied, are met to become true. Okay? For expression not. Okay? Ito naman is just a reverse. A reverse. Reverse naman po siya. Ito napakaganda sa not. Not A, true if A is false. It is false if A is true. Ito naman medyo nakakalito yung not. Ibig sabihin, kung maingon sa karon nga, sugton tika kung nakay bulak. Kung nagdala kag bulak, dili ka niya ana sugton. Kung wala ka nagdala og bulak, sugton ka ana niya. Amo na siya ang ginatawag nga not. Okay, did you get? I repeat. Ayang condition sa imuha or iyang expression nga gibitaw sa imuha is sugton tika kung nakay bulak. Kung nagdala kag bulak, dili kanya sugton ana in reality. Kay mao man imong condition not gibaliktad nimo. Okay? Mao na sa ginaingon nga ang oo na ko dili na. Okay? Ang dili na ko oo na siya. Okay? That's what we call how not work. Okay? The same with the program in C++. Okay? The same with the program in C++. Okay? Did you get? Okay? So, I repeat. Balik-balik na tayo nito, ha? Pag mingon ka nga, sugton ako na siya, sugton ako taka, kung madala kag chocolate. Nga nidala kag chocolate, dili ka niya sugton. Kung wala ka nidala, sugton ka niya. Okay? Mao na siya tawag nga not operator. Okay? Note the highest precedent for not and or are low precedent. Okay? Mababa po silang precedent. Associate left to right with low precedent using parentheses to override priority or clarification. So, ibig sabihin, as we are going to declare with our program, okay, so declare with our program, mapa-priority po or mauuna pong binabasa ng program yung inuna nating i-declare. Okay? Yung una po nating i-declare. Like for example, yung cursor ko to. Okay, X and Y or Z. Well, evaluate X and Y first. Meaning, mauuna yung, nare-read niya yung X and Y. Hello po, Amori out here. How can you read that? Out. Hello po, good morning sa'yo. Then, X and Y or Z. Okay, X and Y. Ibig sabihin, the program reads where you put first. Okay, ma-priority po yung inuna mo pong ni-write in the program. Okay? Unlike kung nilagyan mo ng parentheses, it will be priority. Okay? Priority po yung nasa loob ng parentheses. Okay, let's get here an example. Sample po natin. Okay. Sample po ha. Sample po. X, Y, at saka Z. So pala ganun. X, Y, at saka Z. Ito naman is flower, chocolate, ang bisoso na, kotse. Okay. Flower, chocolate, kotse. Ito naman, mauuna niya yung, ma-read niya yung flower and chocolate. Dapat, ma-meet mo yung yung condition niya, yung, or expression, when we say flower and chocolate. So, kung nagdala kag flower, niya walay chocolate, so the program will not be it turns into false. Pero hindi pa. Kasi meron pa mang or kotse. Pero kung nagdala siya kotse lang, okay, pwede. So, kung po ganiya. Ay, meron man tayong tinatawag na or. Okay? Did you get? May or pa man. Meaning, irregardless, kung masatisfy yung first condition niya, okay, irregardless, kung masatisfy yung dalawa, basta meron kang dalang kotse, sugtong gyapon kaniya. But then again, kung na-meet mo yung isa, okay, flower and chocolate. Nagdala kag flower and chocolate, pero wala kay kotse. Pero yung condition niya is or, nakalagay dyan dito, or, pero wala kay kotse, sugtong gyapon kaniya. Kay na-meet mo ang katonggian. Okay, did you get? Flower and chocolate. Nakadala ka ng duha, good. Sugton ka na niya. Irregardless kung nadala ka o kotse or wala. Kay or lang man to siya. Okay? That's the logical way. Okay. Ito naman sa pangalawa, ito naman. Okay. Yan, it's applicable to our program. Hello po, Bea Balgos. Good morning po, sir. Okay, hello. Shout out sa iyo, Bea Balgos. Okay, ito naman for the second condition that we have. Ayan natin. X, N. Okay, X, N. Dapat or niya sa Y and Z. Okay, ito yung kanina. Pareho pa rin. Flower, chocolate, kotse. Okay, flower, chocolate, kotse. Ito naman, unahin ng program, babasahin yung expression or your condition to set, yung or, yung nasa parentheses. Okay. Yung na-mention ko kanina is, chocolate at saka kotse. Chocolate or kotse. Kung nadala ka chocolate lang, wala ay kotse, pwede na. Okay, pwede na. Kasi or man siya, chocolate or kotse. Kung nadala ka kotse, wala ay chocolate, okay na. It's satisfied to the condition or the expression. Kaya lang, dito sa X, wala ay flower, then wala. It turns into false. It turns into false. Pero, kung nadala ka og chocolate or kotse, nagdala kag chocolate lang, okay. Okay na siya kay or kasi. Then, nagdala kag flower and chocolate, it meets to the condition, then it will turn into true. Okay? Then otherwise, that falls into false. Okay? Okay, precedent chart. We have this one. This one is, as we experience, we have increment. This one is a decrement. This one not. Then urinary minus, then urinary plus. We have times. We have division and the modulo. Okay, then plus, then subtraction. Okay, so that's our precedent chart from the highest to lowest. Okay, then and we have 4 and 1. Okay, Boolean expression, we have here an example. We have tax rate. Okay, actually, yung kanina, explain ko. Ito na po yan. Okay, ito na po yung mga explain ko kanina. Age is equal to 21 or either of the age. Okay, like for example, age, ito. Age is equal to 21 or age is equal to 22. Like for example, sugton ko ng lalakihan na kung nag-edad na siya 21. Okay, wala pa makakabalo sa iyang edad. Okay. Pero ang imong condition nga gi-set sa program, we have ay imong gi-set kay age is equal to 21 or age is equal to 22. So either sa dira na age. Okay? Kung 22 na siya, sugton gyapon nimo kay naka-or man siya. Okay? Unlike this one, explain ko na po yung and. Hello po, Maniling ko, shout out. Wow, thank you po. Okay, general rules for comment. Ito naman for comment. Okay. How we going to comment on the program? Okay, ano ba yung trabaho ng comment? Okay? Pwede you can write anything, okay, or else you can do whatever you want on the comment. Pero the function of comment is for you to identify that this line has its own specific function. Okay? Ganon po. Okay? Specific function. Okay, place a comment at the beginning of every file with a file name, version number, a brief program description, and programmer's name. Okay? So, pwede you can write comment before the number include IR stream. Pwede? Pwede ka maglagay doon. Okay, please. Unprofessional na misa diri. Okay, place a descriptive comment after each variable declare. Okay? Use blank line before and after variable declaration. Then place a descriptive comment and a blank line before each task. Okay? So that's for a general rules for comment. Okay? Pwede siya, ikalagay ka dun sa variable, then backslash, pwede yung lagay yung mga description. Okay? That's for comment. Okay? We have increment and decrement operators. We have denote as plus plus or a minus minus. Okay? That's for the increment and decrement. Okay, mean increase or decrease by 1 or pre-increment or backslash increment. Okay, plus plus a and negative or minus minus a. Okay, we have increase, decrease by 1 before use. Okay, post increment, decrement, then a plus plus and a minus minus. Okay, that's for the function for increment and decrement. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Okay, so thank you very much for listening, class, and hopefully see you next time.